Vigor's 9.0 preview build is finally out of NDA. You know what that means? I'm free to share with you all what's coming new with Season 9. This season will see a new consumable, a new AR, a new battle pass, and several quality of life changes. I hope you all are as excited as I am, and let's get right into this. Alright, so let's get right into this. Starting out with the new consumable that will be coming with Season 9, we have the M67 Grenade. This is one that's been highly requested by the community and once existed in the faraway days of 0.6 in the update build preview build. Now, what are the stats on the grenade? Well, it'll be a gold consumable, meaning we'll have the same cost and craft times as any other gold consumable, as well as having a restriction of only 2 being able to be brought into each round, like every other gold consumable. How do they perform? Well, grenades are the perfect anti-tamper tool, as they will bounce a bit after you throw them, basically letting you arc and bounce one right into a camper's face. Let's say there's a stupid camper camping at the top of a stairs of a 2-story building. Just a simple grenade arc, bounce it into their face, blow them up, they die. Now, they're not really going to be something that you should be afraid of if you're not a camper, because they have quite a small blast radius, doing no damage at all at 10 meters, being a 5-shot at 8 meters, almost killing at 5 meters, and insta-killing when within 4 meters. On top of this, if you have like any cover between you and the grenade, it will do almost no damage to you most times. I have to add a little note here. Some of my partner friends and the devs have stated the grenade has shrapnel. Shrapnel is apparently a level 1 pen material that can go through level 1 materials that will make it able to blast through weak woods, windows, and other weak materials that lower caliber guns can also blast through. However, in my experience, we tried it with fences and a lot of the stuff, you know, just rocks, foliage, not something to worry about. If you have them in between you and the grenade, you will most likely be safe, so you should not be panicking if you're not a camper. Moving on to the new weapon we're getting with Season 9, we have the AK. The AKSU is a returning gun from way back in 0.6, or the game preview. This gun is an SMG-focused AKM, which in practicality acts as a middle child between the VZ58P and A784K in what ranges it focuses on. Acting as an extremely powerful mid-close to mid-range gun, this thing is damn reliable and certainly a fun weapon to be behind. The new AR is rare or blue rarity. It has a crafting cost of 10,200 and it will require a crafting table level 6 in order to craft it, so it's a solid mid-tier rare weapon. The AR comes with a damage stat of 23, a rate of fire of 700, and an effective range of 735. This gives it an effective range similar to a KK62 and an SKS, and a rate of fire similar to an MP5, which makes it quite good. But we all know that stats don't really add up most times, so moving on to its actual damage stat, the AKSU is a 4-shot at 10 meters and a 5-shot at 50 meters. This makes it standard in line with the rest of the AK class damage-wise, and generally speaking it is a quite accurate gun, so its effective range is pretty accurate in my book, as it can be used for quite long ranges like most other AK class weapons can be. Both the new KSU and the new grenades will be available in time safe and boosted regular safe. Moving on from new things onto some of the things that have been tweaked and changed, we have the sprint animation. The sprint animation is finally done growing into the pretty butterfly that it was becoming, and it looks quite amazing in the new build, and it's no longer that wonky, heavy, annoying animation that we have in the current live build. On with this, we also have some smaller tweaks. The game will finally be getting a Czech localization, so welcome to the new Czech players. This is a big deal seeing as Vigor is made by Bohemia, which is a Czech company, and I'm really excited to see you all in the Outlands. Next, we have the Caffeine Symbol is going to be replaced, and it's getting a little redesign, and it will now look like a coffee bean. I think it looks adorable in its new state, and it's really due to a lot of community members, like partners have been talking about wanting a design switch with caffeine and trying to make it look a little different after it got its rarity change, and the coffee bean just plays right into it and it looks great. Moving on from there, we now know for certain that the portable signals will be fixed next season. That's something. The H-bar scope will no longer have the glitch that shows the bipod in its scope. And there will be less locked exits on Drog, as one such encounter that me and Bobo played on the preview build, we got no locked exits on Drog, which for a lot of people who are Drog fans and have been complaining for some time ever since locked exits got added, that it had too many, locked exits and just needs some normal ones. This is a breath of fresh air, and I am excited about playing Drog lobbies without, having to scoundrel up a bunch of 15 wire. Finally, the last change is there was a slight nerf to the AKM and a slight buff to the RPK. They're not going to be really that noticeable and won't really change that much besides making the AKM work at a slightly smaller range and the RPK feeling a little bit more reliable. But that's it for this update, guys, and this update is something I am quite looking forward to, and I can't wait to play 9.0 with you all when it drops. And till then, this has been Christopher Beast, and I hope to see you all next time.